And I want to welcome you and thank you for being with us this evening. We are so excited because this is not like a traditional Tuesday night team meeting. This is a guest meeting, and this is all about welcoming our guests to come on with us tonight. And we have something really, really fun tonight. We want to thank you for being with us because it's all about a brand new surprise we have. We have a brand new kit. We have a brand new welcome offer. It's just so fun to have some new things in the summertime. And we also have some exciting things going on in the Tupperware world. Tupperware has been here for 76 years. Oh my goodness. And we're still new. Isn't that crazy? We're still new. So being brand new in Tupperware, not me, but you, if you are new with us this evening or you're a guest with us this evening, would you go ahead and put it in the chat on the Zoom channel? Put it in the chat that you're with us as a guest tonight, because we want to put you in a special drawing, a guest drawing, and that is a very special drawing for free Tupperware tonight. And we're going to put you in a couple different drawings. So you want to make sure that you sign in as a guest tonight. We want to give you a chance to win Tupperware all night long. All right. Now, all of our Salesforce members are going to be in drawings for Tupperware tonight. And if you brought a guest, we're going to ask you to register that you brought a guest here tonight, and every guest you brought, we're going to ask you to register their name, and we're going to give you a special link for that. So Jessica is going to put that link in the chat, and that is a jot form link. And if you brought one guest, you're going to get one gift. If you brought two guests, you're going to get two gifts. If you brought three guests, you're going to get three gifts, and so on and so on and so on. And so the more guests you brought in tonight, the more gifts I'm going to send out to you. And seriously, if you brought 10 guests, you're getting 10 gifts. All right. And so we're sending out gifts to you for you to give not only to yourself, but we're going to send you gifts for you to give to your guest. And so you're going to have a gift for you and a gift for you to get to your guest as well. And so the jot form information will collect your name and all your guest names and all of your address. And so we're going to have that jot form to collect that information and get your gifts out to you for you and your guest. All right. And so thank you again for being on with us. And again, the drawings are going to be right here though. And so make sure you sign in as a guest and tonight so we can get you in on the drawings. Okay. So let's get it started with our very first trivia question, because this is how fun it is to win. And so we want to see who can tell us our very first trivia question, because we love trivia, right? And so our very first trivia question is, how many factories are there in the world? How many Tupperware factories are there in the world? That's a good question. How many Tupperware factories are there in the world? I've been to a few of them. All right. And so that's a very good question. And that's my question. I have to tell the Tupperware ladies that are looking at the answer because I brought that one up and they're like, wait a minute, that's not on my list. So I'll tell them the answer so they can find the first answer. But as we get this started tonight, we're going to show you some new products and some fun things. All right. And so I'm going to turn this over to our very first Tupper chef tonight so she can show you the new Tupperware kit and get you excited about some new things. But before we do that, let's give away our first gift too. And so we love to give away free stuff every single week. We give away so much free. That's my job. I love my job. I give away free gifts to my team all the time. And so if you're looking at us tonight and you're thinking, I don't know about Tupperware. Well, if you like free, you like Tupperware. All right. And so my first gift I'm giving away tonight is, did you RSVP before noon today? All right, Jenny, go ahead and push that button. Let's find out who our first winner is tonight on RSVP before noon today that you're coming on tonight. Go ahead, push that button, Jenny. Who's our winner?
Marcia Richmond.
All right, Marcia Richmond, we love sending you free Tupperware, free gifts. We give away Pam swag is what we call it. And it's just little gifts that they can win every single week. Everything from bling pens, bling pen. What's a bling pen? Since you are a guest with us tonight, a bling pen is this. All right. This is a bling pen and it's a stylus pen. It's blingy. It's pretty. And it says Tupperware on it. And it's a stylus on one end. And they're super fun to have. You want one of every color. All right. And so That's a bling pen. And usually there's a bling pen in it and there's other logo things in them. And usually a piece of Tupperware. And we love to give it away. All right. And so you always want to win on these nights. And we give that away anywhere between 6 to 8 times every single night on team night. Right, guys? And so we give it for ahas. We just give it away for drawings all the time. All right. And so that's fun, right? And so how many factories are there in I should look at the chat and see if I can find if anybody knew the answer. You probably Googled it, right? Let me see if we've got an answer. Let's see. We've got 32, we've got 7, 33, 16, 88, 17, 27, 15, 14, 35, 44, 39, 16, 55, 18, 100. Well, you know what the answer 100 is? How many countries sell Tupperware? Over 100, 32, 35, but we don't have 100 factories. We do have a factory in Hemingway, South Carolina, but we do not have 100 factories because there are several factories that make Tupperware for several countries. So how many factories do we have in the world? How many factories? Nobody's got the right answer yet. All right, so let's turn it over to our first chef and I'll be watching to see if anybody comes up with the right answer. All right, our first chef is a 3-star director and she's an amazing lady. Her name is Loretta Tupper. You're gonna like her. You're gonna like her. She's very Italian. Let's turn it over to Loretta Tupper. Take it away, girlfriend.
Hey, hi guys. I'm breathing a little too much air. Yeah, I'm Loretta Tupper. I've been with Tupperware 27 years and always with champions. So I've been very blessed. And tonight we are kicking off a brand new fresh start. It's a fresh start to maybe helping you start something new. Okay. We have a business kit. You're going to hear more about that. But we have a special starter set right now going on. It's made up of our gorgeous Impression Classic bowls right here. This a set of 3. They will nest down inside of each other. They all have these beautiful rings on the top. So when you go to your parties this summer, you put your bowl on a pedestal and everyone else's will, be all over the place. And then you won't lose your seal. Did you ever have that happen? Like you go clean up at the end of the night and someone threw away your seal because it got thrown away with the trash or whatever because it was under the table. Well, you keep your bowl and your seal together, okay? And the beautiful thing is all 3 bowls will nest inside of each other. So you are not storing 3 bowls. You are storing 1 bowl, okay? And you can do some, of course, you're going to use them for all your snacks, your different chips, and you always have to have 3 bowls, right? You got to have potato salad, macaroni salad, maybe you have a coleslaw going on inside of here. And so they will always look pretty and they will make an impression with you and your friends, okay? Now you can use this one. It's a perfect one for doing that watermelon sorbet. It's made out of sherbet, okay? And you line it with all the different colors and everything, and we can give you that recipe later. But anyway, so perfect size for that. And then this one right here, you want to put a little water down inside of there and place this one on top and put some weight inside of it and freeze them like this. You will make an ice ring, and then this bowl you can put whatever else you need, like your macaroni salad or your potato salad, especially if it's going to be sitting outside. It's going to be sitting in a ring of ice. Okay, so love the plastic impression bowl set. I'm going to be using those tonight in my recipe, and we are also featuring our on-the-go cup. Love these. Great if you're doing those refills at any of those coffee places you want to stop by, and you want to stop using paper cups or styrofoam cups and any of that. You're going to be helping the environment with our eco brand. These are our eco to go. Hi, I see someone right there. He's got one. Yay. All right. They have the sleeve. So if you have something cold, you're not going to have that condensation there. If you have something hot, you'll keep your fingers protected. Okay. You can slide one of our cute little straws down inside of here. Okay. Or you can just drink from the little opening right there. Either way. Okay. By the way, our flip cap and our sipper seals and our flat snack cups fit on top of this cup in case you need to shake it up and keep it sealed. All right, on the go cup. And the best thing of this, I'm going to be talking about and using this tonight is our whip and mix chef. All right, so I will share with you a little bit later how awesome this is. It is faster than your electric beaters. I'm telling you, I rarely get my electric beater out anymore with the whip and mix chef. All right, the total value $145, but not if you are like, I'd love to try Tupperware, and why not get an awesome deal? Only $45, and you have a 1-year membership with Tupperware. Enjoy a 25% discount, a free website, and a lot more. Okay. So to help you earn even more awards, let's just say you go for that set tonight, and you're going to hear some other options a little bit later. We have some great sales that started in June, and one of them is the mandolin. So to help you get even more bonuses, and you're going to see what you can earn with $500 in sales this month, okay? So our mandolin's on sale, normally $75 for $55 right now. I am telling you, it is one of the best world-class mandolins out there on the market, okay? You don't have to keep it, it's not flimsy. You don't have to hold it up with one hand and cut with the other hand or put it over anything. It is super sturdy and strong. It comes with 2 blades. So the second attachment is underneath the mandolin. And this one has your little waves. So you could do your wavy fries, wavy pickles, little scallop, pretty design veggies, okay? Tonight, I'm just using the flat blade, okay? And notice it sits flat on my countertop when I'm storing it. And on top of that is a little guide that comes with it. It will do 8 different slices. It'll do dicing. It'll do strips. So it does 8 different cuts for you. And it's all here with picture directions on how to make those slices and dices, okay? So you're going to lift up the little legs back here, and this becomes your handle. It's a strong, sturdy handle. And these little feet right here have these nice little rubber grips on them. So this thing is not going anywhere. Extremely safe, okay? Well, listen, no mandolin is safe if you don't promise me right now, if you get this mandolin, that you use the guard. I don't care how big you think that potato is, okay? And Pam Cliff knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's got, I don't know if you can see in the picture there. It's got these 4 little prongs right here that can really grip onto a potato or a squash, okay, or your onion. It also has these little, little teeth right here, these little plastic teeth right here, okay, if you can see that. So if I wanted to take, I already cut up my zucchini, but if you wanted to take a long zucchini and you wanted to do corn on the cob, let's say you want to do corn on the cob, this will grip those long vertical vegetables, and that you can take off the kernels on the corn, okay? So it has 9 different thicknesses. You want to do a paper thin potato chip, you're going to put it on number 1. You can't even see that slice, okay? Normally, I like to do a number 6, kind of like an average cut for me, okay? And then if you need a little bit chunkier, you can go all the way down to the 9, and it will raise the blade up and down, okay? Also, right here's another knob. And when you're not using this, you're always going to turn it to the lock position. There's a little lock. I don't know if you can see it right there, okay? So you don't hurt yourself when you're not using it, okay? Now, this is called what I call shark teeth. They're called shark teeth because you can't see them, okay? If you're in the ocean, you don't know what's coming up on you, okay? This little mandolin right here has these little teeth. And look, can you see them? You can see them pop up there, okay? There are 2 thicknesses, a thick and a thin, all right? So I call them shark teeth because unless you're standing in the right over it, you can't see those sometimes that they're there. They are extremely sharp, okay? So tonight I'm going to do some fun dicing. I could just slice my zucchini in round little strips, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make some like squares or diamonds, okay? I'm going to put the setting on number 6 for the thickness and a number 9 for my squares. And I'm also going to be using our 3-quart saute plan. Oh my goodness. Our Chef Series 2 cookware line is top notch, okay? This is the cookware you are going to put in your will. Your children will fight over it, okay? It is a lifetime piece of cookware that you're going to have in your home. And a lot of people like, I don't like to cook. I'm always burning things, whatever. I'm telling you, you don't have the right cookware. You don't have the right tools in your kitchen. When you have the right tools in your kitchen, it is fun to cook and everyone's going to be happy, okay? So check out the 3-quart saute pan. If you're bringing people into the business, you bring 6 people in, I believe you get this at a really cool discount, all right? And I think you might share that later. Got a beautiful cover with a nice big handle, all right? I'm not gonna need that tonight. But this base right here will go on electric stove, gas stove, ceramic stove, and induction stove top. I'm telling you, if you're blessed to have an induction stovetop, my mommy has one in her little kitchenette. We cook there all the time, super fast. But you have to have a magnetic base. You have to have special cookware to use induction cookware. Cooktops, okay? And Tupperware has that for you. It has the nice long handle here with a little thumb grip right there. It's going to stop. It has a short handle here so you can pick it up like this, okay? And so on both sides of the pan, and they don't get hot, you can always pick it up. All right, so I'm going to get this burner going because I have an old-fashioned electric stovetop, okay? I'm going to let that go on. Our tilts and serves are also on sale. So now you can use butter. The recipe says butter. I'm Italian, like Pam said. I'm going to use some olive oil, okay? So love the little tilt and swirl. I don't have to worry about taking the caps off or getting my hands all greasy. It just, as I tilt, it swirls, all right? So 3 swirls is about a tablespoon, okay? And I'm going to take my onion. Now, in the chat, okay, if you're watching live or in the Zoom chat here, I can't see the chat because my screen's not showing chat. Tell me some tricks on not crying when you're slicing onion. If you have a tip on how to not cry when you are slicing onions, please share that with us, okay? Now, if I just want to do a straight cut, all right, so you guys can text that in there. Listen, I am going to put this little prong, this little guard right here, right on top of my vegetable. I'm going to push down, okay? And if I just want to do some circles, you know, some onion rings, whatever, I would just do that. But I'm going to make cute little squares, okay? Feel like making squares tonight. So you're actually going to start at the bottom of the base of the mandolin, okay? And I'm going to come up. I'm going to make sure the onion goes through those little sharp teeth I told you about. And I want squares, okay? So I'm going to make a 90-degree turn, okay? And I'm going to come back down, all right? I'm going to come back up. I'm going to go 90 degrees, okay? And I'm going to come back down. So you just keep doing that, all right? So you get as many onions as you like, okay? All right, so check out. Let me see if I can show you these adorable little onion squares. I'm telling you, everybody else can have all that chopped up stuff. I don't know if you can see. Isn't they adorable, cute little squares, all right? So I'm going to start with my onions first. All right, get those nice and sauteed. Now I'm going to let these kind of like keep going here till they get a little glassy looking. Okay, I don't want to burn them or anything like that. So there we go. Oh, I don't know if you can hear the sizzle, but it's starting to sizzle, okay? And I don't know about you guys, but something about cooking, and if you don't hear a sizzle, it just doesn't taste the same. My son came down one day and he goes, Mom, Dad, I can hear the sizzle. Like he's like all ready to eat because he can hear the sizzle, okay? You're really quiet. Maybe if I'm really quiet, you can hear the sizzle. Anyway, I'm going to pop that onion out. Don't eat anymore. And so somebody can read off the chats, or I'll tell you what my tip is. My tip for not crying when you're slicing onions. See that? See the root of the onion? Don't slice through it. Okay? I've heard all kinds of stuff like have a piece of bread in your mouth or lit up match or something like that. I don't know. Cold water, all that kind of stuff. That's great. Okay. But if you don't slice through the root, you'll be fine. Okay. So that's usually what the first thing people do. They take their knife and they slice right through that root of that onion, and then they can't see anything and they're just crying all over the place. All right, gonna keep this going on here. So I already sliced up some of my zucchini and my squash. You can mix and match the yellow squash with the zucchini. All right, or you can just do one or the other or whatever you want. Okay, and gonna keep that going on in here. So this is a perfect size piece of cookware. It's just the 4 of us, me and my mommy and my husband and my son that live here. So this 3-quart saute pan is perfect. Oh, you know the other thing this does? I can do a baked frittata. Okay, I love those for breakfast. So what I'll do is I'll saute my vegetables here. I'll whip up some eggs. I'll pour that batter on top. I'll add some maybe cherry tomatoes, maybe some feta cheese to it, some spinach to it, and I will set it up on my stovetop like that. But I'm going to finish it in my oven. You can only do that with our Chef Series 2 cookware, by the way, okay? Just remember that when it goes in the oven, like right now, the handles are cool to the touch, but it does get hot in the oven, okay? It's an oven. Anyway, so I'm going to do my little zucchini squash here. I'm not going to trim the end because it's not going to get to the end anyway, okay? I'm going to put my little guard on top of there, right? Promise me. And I'm going to come down. Oh, I'm sorry, I started the wrong way. Start at the bottom, coming up. And this time I want to make a diamond shape. So I'm just going to turn 45 degrees, all right? I'm going to come back up, 45 degrees. Come back up, 45 degrees, okay? And you just keep going back and forth. until you're all done, okay? And that's it. I'm telling you, you want to make some quick French fries for the kids? Oh, the kids will love. You can slice up and dice up those fries. Okay. Check out, I don't know if you can see my little diamonds right there. Adorable little diamonds, okay? So everybody can have those odd shaped pieces. You're going to have some fun shapes, okay? So I'm going to let this saute here. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And I love our dry counterscapes. It's like landscaping for your kitchen counters, all right? You know how you have landscaping outside going on? And you have all these odd pieces of, you know, things, salt and pepper shakers, whatever. I don't want to use my salt and pepper shakers over my steaming pan, okay? Because if you do that, you're going to create humidity and it's going to get clumpy, all right? So when I'm cooking, I'm going to use my dry counterscapes, okay? And that way keep my salt and pepper fresh all the time. They have these little built-in scoops, all right? They're like a teaspoon right here. I'm going to add some salt. I like to use pink Himalayan salt. My mommy has high blood pressure, so the pink salt helps with the high blood pressure, okay? All right, so I've got that going on. And I'm going to add a little bit of thyme. You could add a little Italian spice, whatever you like. Love our large spice shakers from Tupperware. You want to keep your spices fresh, and I'm telling you, spices are probably the most expensive thing in your pantry, okay? You can get a cute little teaspoon down inside of there. I think I just need a quarter of a teaspoon. Love our Tupperware spoons because you can get all those different measurements, all right? And I'm just gonna put a little thyme inside of it. Again, do not hold this right over the steaming hot pot. Otherwise, you're gonna get it clumpy. And the other side, you can sprinkle. Ooh, I do recommend you label your spices. So at 6 o'clock in the morning, when you think you're sprinkling cinnamon sugar on your son's oatmeal, and he's yelling at you, Mom, that is not oatmeal. Ooh, you see that? I mean, that's not cinnamon. I'm like, yes, it is. And he goes, no, it's not. It was, what was it? I think it was cayenne pepper. Yeah, I had to take him to McDonald's that day. So label your spices, all right? Connect, connect, connect. All right. So we got that going on and sauteing there. Now you can add some protein to this. If you want to add chicken to this, you can add chicken to it. So tonight I'm gonna let this saute for a little bit. I'm gonna add some chicken. And I'm using my season stirred where I can marinate. I like to do a little olive oil. I like to do a little Tabasco seasoning on there. And marinating really helps release the carcinogens that are in your meat. It's much healthier for you to marinate your meats before you actually grill them or roast them or use them, okay? All right, ooh, yeah, this looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna put it inside of my compression bowl here. Okay, I don't like mushy zucchinis. I don't like mushy vegetables at all, right? So these are done already. Can you see that? Ooh, the smell of it? Look at that, beautiful, all right? And did you know the more colors you have in your recipes, the more vitamins and the more nutrients you have, okay? All right, so we're gonna have the zucchini there. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Oh, well, did I tell you guys that if you would have asked me 27 years ago to talk to you right now or to sell something, I would have told you you're crazy. I don't talk to many people and I certainly don't sell things, all right? I do not like to sell things. I'm using our awesome tongs right here from Tupperware. I'm gonna place that down inside of here. Honestly, we have a beautiful grill that you can just grill this in, but I've got my beautiful cookware here tonight. And these are just little cutlets, okay? They're already thin strips. So just a couple minutes on each side just to get them nice and cooked with no pink, all right? Can you hear the sizzle? All right, so I've got my beautiful chicken down inside of here. Gonna let that sit. One of the secrets is, don't touch it. Once you put it in the, oh, by the way, this is non-stick cookware. It doesn't have any PFOs, A's, or whatever that's called. None of that bad stuff, all right? This is all high-end cookware right here, okay? And lifetime. All right, so while that is sauteing, I'm gonna use our whipping mix, okay? And that's this guy right here. I'm telling you, it's your new best friend in your kitchen. You don't need any electricity. It has 2 gears. So if you're doing something like eggs, a salad dressing, you're gonna have it on the 2nd gear. But let's just say if you need to do a brownie batter, or a little cake batter, or a cheese dip, and it's a little bit stiffer, you're gonna put it on the 1st gear, and now you'll have more strength for that to happen, okay? check out all these whips right here. Look at that. That is about 230 whips. One time I went around. And you can go right or left. In fact, you should go both directions to loosen things up. A couple tips for you. If you're doing like a dressing or a marinade and you have spices and all that, put your liquids down first. If you're doing a batter, start with your oils and your waters first, okay? Because those little prongs don't go all the way to the bottom, otherwise you're gonna scrape it in your pan, all right? So what you do is, hold on, I gotta flip my chicken here. That's what's going on. So while the chicken is sauteing here, I'm gonna put it down a little bit. I'm actually going to make a little Greek yogurt, all right? Little Greek yogurt here. I'm gonna grab a cup of, handy dandy. I'm gonna use another spatula. Cup of Greek yogurt. Now I'm starting here. Oh my goodness. My girlfriends that do meringues, they can get their meringue done, their egg whites beat up in about 10 seconds flat, all right? I love to do whippet parties. We'll actually make chocolate mousse at the party. We take a pint of like heavy whipping cream, really, really cold. We take, what do you take? I like to use powdered sugar because I don't like it grating. So 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. If you want to do chocolate, you add a tablespoon of cocoa to it. If you want to do strawberry, do Nestle Quick strawberry cocoa, mix in there, whatever you like, okay? And you whip it up. And my fastest whipper has been 20 seconds, 20 seconds. All right, so I'm adding some salt, some pepper, some cumin, and I forget whatever else is in here. Cumin, black pepper, salt, that's it, okay? And then I'm gonna take my handy dandy. Oh, here it is, zest and press. This is a zest and press, all right? It will, of course, press your lemons, your limes, your citrus, okay? But it will also zest. There's a little piece that comes on the top. You can put it on the top right there, or you can zest right into your bowl. I am going to take my lemon that I already washed. And, oh, in the chat, you can write, give me a tip. How do you get the most juice out of your lemons and limes? How do you get the most juice out of your lemons and limes? All right, just drop it in the chat there, okay? Oh, so before, you want to add a little extra kick to your recipes, to your salsa, to your sangrias, if you're doing like flavored waters, you're doing your lemon pies, if you zest the skin, okay? And I love using this for ginger. I'll use this for hard cheeses. I'll use it for shaving chocolates on top of my desserts, okay? But if I'm doing something with my lemon lime, I am gonna zest a little bit of the skin and get those nutrients, those oils right out of my the skin there, okay? A lot of good nutrients in the skin there. All right, let's turn this down here. All right, so I got some lemon zest in there. And I'm going to take the cup part and I'm gonna put it in my zester. Now, every time, I had a friend who didn't like the zest and press because every time she used it, she got splashed. And she's like, Loretta, why do you love that thing so much? I'm like, I don't know, it's perfect, I get all my juice out. And she's like, well, I'm always getting splashed. I said, what are you doing? And she would put it in like this, a cut side up. It looks like it goes that way, but it doesn't, guys. The holes are on the bottom here. I just gave it a little squish, and I got a teaspoon of lemon juice, all right? I just want to show you, I'm gonna keep squeezing this lemon right here. And I don't know what you guys wrote in the chat, but a little tip for getting the most juice out of your lemons and limes is actually room temperature. If you forgot to leave it out, okay, because all the flavors are there, you can roll it. You can roll it a little bit. You can pop it in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to warm it up a little bit, okay? But half of that lemon gave me this much juice, okay? And I already put some inside of there. All right, so now I'm just gonna take the cover. All right, and guys, the whipping mix is so much fun. You wanna do some quick whipping cream in the morning on top of those pancakes? Oh, I'm telling you, your kids are gonna love it, okay? And so you decide, you can start on the second gear. And if you feel like, oh, that's just not enough, then you can go ahead and put it on first gear, okay? And you just whip it up. It truly, truly blends beautifully. Can you guys see that's all nice and blended? Now, if you've got some sticking to the beaters, what you do is you scoop this out And you could put it inside of your beautiful, really elegant bowls here. Spatula. All right. And if you've got batter on your beaters, what you're going to do is lick them. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, some of you guys know about the beater and licking the bowl and all that kind of stuff. All right. But if you actually want to use it up, all right, there it is. Oh, by the way, look at that pour spout. Nice pour spout. So if you're doing a pancake mix or if you're doing cupcakes or muffins, you got a nice pour spout. It also measures for you, so you don't need additional measuring tools because you can measure up to 4 cups in here. But you can just take this and put it back inside and whip it up real fast. And look at that. Did you see that? Look, they're right again. Okay. And I just take and I'll scrape the rest out with my spatula. Okay. I always kind of make a joke too. If you want to have your little brother or sister stand next to you and have them stick their tongue out, they can clean it up. No, just kidding. All right. All right. So washing this guy up. You're just gonna put a little hot water down inside there, a little drop of soap. You're gonna put the prongs inside of there, and you're gonna whip. Guess what? Your kids are gonna want to help you because it's gonna make lots of fun bubbles. All right, and then you just pop open take the handle off, twist the cover, wash up those beaters, rinse them off. You've got beautiful bottle brushes if you want to use that, and just pop it all back together, and you're set to go. I'm telling you, you will use this. You will be using it a lot more than you think. So all I'm going to do is you guys can come back to me later. I'll show you a nice plated dish of sauteed chicken and squash with a little yogurt sauce dressing.
Oh my goodness, that looks so delicious. That is a great meal. Oh, I could really enjoy that right now. That looks amazing. Thank you so much, Loretta, our Italian chef tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many of you could really get excited about some of those products that she was using tonight? Would you love to have 25% off all of those products? I love our mandolin. It is thebomb.com. It's so fun to have. And that spatula she was using, you're going to want more than one. You're going to want multiple spatulas because it's always dirty and you're looking for it and you need it again and again and again. And it's heat resistant. That's the best part about that spatula. Look at the chat going crazy. That's so fun, guys. Just talk in that chat all the time. We love the chat. And if you haven't said you're a guest in the chat, make sure you say you're a guest in the chat. Hey, Mel, how many guests do we have signed in tonight?
She says 29.
29, Pam.
29. Thank you, Mel. All right. Say, hey, Alexa. Hey, Siri. Get my assistants mixed up. Hey, Siri. Give me a random number between 1 and 29.
A random number between 1 and 29 is 17.
Okay. Hey, Mel, number 17, just one free Tupperware from me. So tell us who number 17 is.
Karen Hay. Yay!
Karen, woo-hoo! Hey, Karen, you just won free Tupperware. We're going to send you free Tupperware. Now we're going to put my instant messenger link right here, and you're going to put it, click on it, and it's going to take you right to my instant messenger, and just put your address right in there, Karen Hay, and we're going to send you free Tupperware. All right. So how fun was that, guys? We're going to do that again. All right. But right now we're going to tell you how many factories there are in the world. And we have 13. Guess who the winner was for that? You know who you are. It was, I just had that up here. It was, congratulations, Chris Dunham. Yay. 13 factories are in the world. We have Japan and Korea and China and India and Greece and Belgium and France and Portugal and South Africa and Brazil and Venezuela and Mexico and the United States. So the United States is in South Carolina. It's actually in Hemingway, South Carolina. I've been there several times. I've actually been to Belgium also, and I've been to Greece, the factory in Greece, because Tupperware, they give you these beautiful award trips. And when they take you to these beautiful award trips to the different countries, oftentimes they will also take you to the factory. So it's so fun. I love Tupperware's award trips. I've been to 32 countries. thanks to Tupperware on award trips. It's so fun. And it has been my career. Tupperware, when I got into Tupperware, I got in honestly for the free kit. I want a new Tupperware in my kitchen and I didn't want to pay full price. And so I decided when I was very young to go ahead and give it a try. And look what happened. 3 kids in college. I put 3 kids through college. And today I still do Tupperware because of the flexibility. I joined because of the flexibility around my husband's schedule. And now he's fully retired and does Tupperware with me. And does not have another job or another career. And he works for me with me. And I absolutely love it. And I'm so thankful that I did Tupperware as a young woman. And we've had company cars for 39 years. Okay. And so, we want to tell you that if you're thinking tonight, hey, I just want to know more about it, we'd love you to just give it a try. And here's the deal. You can try Tupperware. And guess what? If you love it, you stay with it. And if you don't like it, it's okay. You can get a discount. You can be a Buyers Club member. For $15, you have 3 options. You have the $15 option. And that means that you are going to come in. You're not going to get any product. You're not going to even get a catalog. You're just going to come in and you're going to get a free website. For that $15, you're in forever, or you're in for a week. You just decide. All right. Or you can come in for the new kit, and you saw Loretta show you that new kit, and that new kit is another option and I will tell you that it comes with the bowls that you saw her use. It comes with the tumbler you saw her use, and it also comes with the whippet that you saw her use. And I love the whippet. I'll be honest with you. That's a pretty cool product. And it is fun to make a lot of fun, cool desserts. I'll tell you the whippet, my favorite thing to make the whippet is powdered sugar and heavy cream and vanilla. And it makes the best Cool Whip. It's delicious. All right. But you can make all kinds, you can make mayonnaise with it. You can make all kinds of really cool things with it, and yogurts and all right. But for 1 week only, we have that kit. It's $45. All right. And the retail value of that kit is, I had it up here, $145. So it's $100 off. All right. And then the other kit is, $350, and it's only $119.
125.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's 400. It's over 350. It's 400. It's over. Yeah, I'm wrong on that. So I stand corrected. Okay. You know what? I stand corrected on that. So here's the deal though. You get to pick. All right. And it doesn't matter which kit you pick. What matters is you're in. All right. And here's the other thing. You can try us and see. And the try and see version is, if you love it, you stay with us forever. If you don't like it, you walk away and you owe nothing. All right. And the other thing is, if you love it, go for the car, go for the free trips. If you love it, consider it a hobby, or consider it a job, or consider it a career. It's always up to you. We have a lot of people that take it as a career. We have a lot of people that take it as a hobby. And you're going to find that you're going to have a lot of new friends. You're going to find that it's legit, and you're going to find it's an honest opportunity to have a lot of new recipes and a lot of new products in your kitchen at a really great price. All right. And so let's give away some more Tupperware. And right now we're going to give away, Oh, I know what else we need to do. We need to talk to you about a really cool thing we're doing. And first of all, I want you to know that no matter what, we do a cooking show every Tuesday night. And if you want to be our customer forever, you can do that cooking show with us every Tuesday night on our on our public Facebook page. And it is on Cooking with Tupperware. And once you find us, keep us, all right? Because every Tuesday night at 8:00, we do recipes, and it costs you nothing to come on that every Tuesday night and watch recipes. And we love to share those recipes, and we really, really, really work hard on making sure that we teach you how to use our product. And it's not selling anything, it's teaching, all right? Teaching recipes, teaching ideas, teaching really fun things in the kitchen, and letting you learn ideas. So every single week we do that. On our team page, we do an aha. So Jenny, who wins the aha drawing this week?
Mary Sampson.
Mary Simpson, congratulations. All right. And then we also do a recognition for Parties Up. And so when you have Parties Up, as long as you register the first time, and we actually pull the parties up. And so we have our Parties Up recognition right now, and we're going to give away free Tupperware. If you've got Parties Up, you're in the Parties Up drawing. And so go ahead, Jenny. Who is our Parties Up winner?
Ernestine Bradford.
Tina. Tina
Yeah,
Bradford.
congratulations. All right. Congratulations, Tina. That is so fun. And I have good news for you. Jim and I have decided that we are going to give you another perk on the cruise. Now, this is you. Everybody listening to me right now, everybody that can hear me can have this. Everybody. Because we have decided that for our company cruise that we're offering and giving away, I will share with you, we've thrown in a perk, okay? And so everybody that can actually hear me right now has the opportunity to earn the company cruise. All right, right now, we already have Loretta that you just heard speaking and doing the recipe has already earned the cruise for her and her husband. Manel has already earned the cruise for herself, and she's on her way. Let's see. Manel has already earned the cruise for herself and her husband as well. All right, congratulations. We also have already earned the cruise. Jennifer Cheatham, you are super, super close for earning the cruise for yourself, and already earned the cruise for sales volume is Christine Walker and Christy Greer. She needs 12, Christine Walker needs 11 recruits. Christy Greer needs 12 recruits. Jessica Gordon needs 8 recruits. And Paula Berry needs 12 recruits. And Robin Vanderwagen needs 8 recruits. And Lori Morrison needs 2 recruits and $227 in sales. And she's got the cruise. And then Nikki Micah needs 11 recruits and $835 in sales. So there's a lot of people really close. However, we decided that we're going to offer the cruise to everybody one more way. For the 5 weeks of June, if you sell $5,000 in personal sales and you have 5 new team members that join the team and sell $40 or more, I know, right? $40. You earn the cruise for only $200 copay. What? I know, right? That's crazy, Pam. You're right. It is, but we're doing it because we want everybody to go on the company cruise. And Jim and I have decided that we're just going to do crazy things and make crazy things happen. And so that means, Garrett, you can have the cruise, sell $5,000 and have 5 new team members come onto the team, and all 5 of them sell $40 or more, and you've got the cruise. And that means anybody brand new joining us today, that you joined the team tonight and sell $5,000 this month. And that's totally doable, by the way. It's happened before. We've had brand new people come into the business and sell $10,000 in their first month, and have 5 new champions come onto the team. And by the way, we are champion. And when you do that and they all sell $40 or more, you are going to get the cruise for a $200 copay. Pretty exciting stuff. And we want you to go. That's why we're doing that, because we want you to go. I'm super excited. I really mean this. I have to tell you, there's been never a time in our career that we've done something this crazy, but we want to do it. And we're so pumped. Now, I will tell you, this is a cruise. It's not work. It is play. However, we are going with 5 other companies, and with the purpose of being able to brainstorm, network, having the opportunity to sit around on the deck and talk about what's working in their business, get ideas, maybe share recipes, and just really have a lot of fun and writing it off, right? The $200 you pay, you're going to write off, right? And so we're so excited, and we want you to know. Put it in the chat if you want to go. If you're working for this, put it in the chat. I'm in, because we want you to have this opportunity. Some of you have already earned it. Now, if you are working on the trip for you and your husband or yourself for free, keep working on it. We want you to go for free. But if you think, I don't know if I can do that, but I can do the 5,000 and I can do the 5 people that join my team, I can do it that way, then put it in the chat. I'm doing it that way. Now we're ready for our next chef. We're going to turn it over to Lori Morris. And so Lori Morris, take it away. Chef Lori.
All right. Thanks, Pam. Hi, everyone. I am happy to be here with all of Champion and all of the guests that we have on. So Loretta was making a delicious meal, used our cookware, which is amazing. I love our cookware. And I use it every day. But one of the other products that can be yours this month is one of my other favorites. So it is the pressure cooker. The pressure cooker can make anything in less than 30 minutes. You never want to put this in the microwave, and it's only for the microwave, never longer than 30 minutes. So I use this not only in the wintertime, I use it in the summertime because you don't want to heat up your kitchen in the heat of summer. If your air conditioner is working, you don't want it to work harder than it needs to. And if you don't have air conditioning, you certainly don't want to put the oven on. All right. So I'm going to show you a really, really quick recipe that you can make that your kids are going to love. And any of our team members, if you can put in the chat, I see people saying they love the pressure cooker. Just pop in the chat for our guests what your favorite recipe is to make in the pressure cooker. And like Pam said, we love to share these recipes. So we will share these recipes. We have a customer group actually for the microwave pressure cookers. So reach out to the person that invited you and ask them to add you. That is totally for our customers. It shows all the different recipes that you can make with this, how you use it. I will share this macaroni and cheese in our Cooking with Tupperware page. All right. So I have made this. I've been in Tupperware now almost 9 years, and I have made this from the very, very beginning. So 9 years ago, my daughter was small. Now she's getting ready to start high school. And she used to love to help me make this. And I'm going to show you the different parts that go into making this. But it literally cooks in your microwave for 10 minutes. All right. So this pressure cooker, like I mentioned, is only for your microwave. And if you're worried about a pressure cooker, you've heard horror stories about what could happen with a pressure cooker. You do not have to worry about that with this product. I remember growing up, my mother had that pressure cooker. Maybe some of you remember it. It's on the stove and it heats up and the top goes around and makes horrible noises. And then when my mom wanted to release the pressure, she used to take a fork and put it in the little holes and turn it so the steam would come out. I don't think that that was the safest way to use a pressure cooker, but that's the way they used to use it back then. Here, it's got so many fail safes on it. So the most important one, this is your cover. The most important safety measure that you have is this rubber ring, okay? I encourage you when you get this, you take it out, you wash it, dry it, but put it back. It sits right inside the inside of this. Why that is the most important. If something should happen with this and it builds up too much pressure, this will automatically come together and release the pressure and go right into your meal and release the pressure. Okay. So it releases pressure when you're cooking through this rubber. You can see this rubber gasket here. You don't have to do anything to it, but it comes out here. You'll hear it hissing. And if you look into your microwave, you'll see steam coming out. There's another steam release right here. And turkey, you guys have all made a turkey or you've seen a turkey at Thanksgiving being made. And it's got that little pop-up thing that tells you when it's done, right? When that pops up, you know your turkey's done. With our pressure cooker, it's a pressure release valve. You see, it's yellow. But the way that it works with our pressure cooker is when it's up like this, that means it's under pressure. So whenever you're done cooking, you take it out and you set it on your counter and you wait, usually like 10 minutes or less. And when this little pressure valve is flat, it sits, when it's flat, it's ready to open, okay? And it's got arrows. It's got an arrow here on the cover. It's kind of hard to see. And then it's got an arrow here on the handle. So it's as simple as putting the arrows together. You just line it up and it's just a little turn to the right. And then we have this locking handle. Okay, it's got a little hinge and it sits right here over this pressure release and it locks like that. So when you're ready to put this in the microwave, you just put it in like this, hit the buttons, and then leave it and walk away. And the best thing about this is you can help the kids with their homework. You can check your emails. You can go take a shower. You can do anything you want and you do not have to watch this. Unlike something on the stove where you have to watch so the heat doesn't get too high and it overflows. This is a set it and forget it type of product, okay? So this retails for $149. This month, when you join us in any of the options that Loretta and Pam talked about, you can have this for $35 this month. When you put in $500 in sales, you have your first party, you get your free website, you sell to your friends and family, you put it out there on Facebook and people are like, oh my gosh, Tupperware? I love Tupperware. So as soon as you hit $500, this is yours for $35. Okay, so that is that in a nutshell. So what I'm going to show you very quickly is how you make this. So you use elbow macaroni, 2.5 cups, you pour it in, and then you use chicken broth, and it calls for 2 cups. And I don't use 2. I'll go a little bit less. I'll go like 1.5, and you can kind of play with your recipe depending on what you want to add on the back side. You just pour that in, okay? And then you can use heavy cream. I don't use heavy cream. I use half and half. I've always used half and half for any recipes. It's a cup, and I use a cup. So I cut down a little bit on the chicken broth, and I add a cup of half and half. Salt and pepper. You saw Loretta use her salt and pepper or her pepper out of her counterscapes. Everybody remembers these, right? Mom had these, grandma had these. You just got salt and pepper. And that is all you need to start it, okay? It is as simple as that. Take one of our spoons, mix it up, and that is what you put into the microwave for 10 minutes, all right? Remember how I showed you to lock it up? That is what you do. Make sure the gasket is on the inside. Line up your arrows and use your locking handle, and it's ready to go in, okay? And that's that, all right? So after you cook this, I'm not gonna put it in there. After you cook this, you let it come down to pressure, right? Your little yellow release valve is flat. Then you can add a little bit of milk. It calls for a cup, but again, it just depends how much it absorbs. I usually only use about 1/4 cup of whole milk, or if you use skim milk or use 2%. But I put that in after I put the cheeses in. So I use a little bit of Velveeta because it gives it a creamy texture. So I store my Velveeta. If anybody remembers this is my cheese keeper. We sell these. So if you become part of our Tupperware family, you will always see when cool items like these vintage come back and you can buy them. So you just use, I would probably use about that much, okay? And I would cut it in chunks because it's still hot when you bring it out of the microwave. And then I would put in cheddar cheese, okay? So this, I always grate my own cheese. So this is part of our master system. It adheres to the counter, so you don't have to chase it around. It comes with this accessory is our Grate Master, which is what we grate cheese with, chocolate, nuts. You can do anything that you want to grate. We have a couple of different cones, and you put it in through the top with the plunger. So I've already done some. And this is our middle impressions bowl that Loretta was talking about. And all you do is you buy block cheese. I already did the other half of this, and you put it in. This is what the kids love to do. You put the plunger and you turn the handle. So when I started Tupperware, I could get my daughter to do this all the time. Now I have to bribe her or I have to threaten her to help me do this because she's 14 and sometimes she just doesn't want to be bothered helping me. So if you have little kids, if you have grandkids, they love it. So the reason you want to use cheese that is out of a block is that, one, it saves you money. Two, it melts better, it's creamier, and it doesn't have any kind of the preservatives in it that you see in the bag cheese. Have you ever looked at bag cheese and it's got that waxy look to it? That is actually called cellulose. It's a preservative. It's the byproduct of trees, and they put it in bag cheese to keep it fresh while it's on the shelf. Okay. So always, always grate your own. And then when you're not using your cheese, you get any kind of airtight container or bowl with Tupperware, and you put it in the refrigerator. Okay. So you put about a cup of cheese in there. You put your milk in there. You put your Velveeta cheese and you mix it up, and it is ready to go. So by the magic of television, out of my microwave, I have one done. And this is my second pressure cooker because I always need more than one. Okay. I've had this one longer because it is our original purple. So this would be warm. I made it before we started, but you would just reverse it and open it up the same way, right? And you open it up away from you. So the steam, there's still a little bit of steam. The steam will come out and it won't burn you or give you a facial. But look at the mac and cheese. It is creamy and it is good. Look, it is the best macaroni and cheese and literally takes you 10 minutes to do, So the other thing that I wanted to show you is when you come on, we get what Tupperware calls our first order reward. It's a thank you for coming on. And this month, it is the tongs. You saw Loretta use these tongs flipping her chicken cutlets. These tongs are great. They come apart and they can store flat like this. And you can put that in your drawer. And two of our paring knives. Now, when my husband and I, we'd work our business together. When we came on 9 years ago, our equivalent of our first order reward were our knives. And they were these three knives. And I know they are because we have like little L's on them. We used to take them to all of our home parties and use them in our kitchen. And they stay sharp because they have the sheaths on them. Okay. So when you get your two knives, they're going to have these little plastic sheaths, and that keeps them sharp because whenever you're putting them into a knife block or into your drawer, you're dulling your knives. And what's cool about our knives is they'll never break off here at the handle. They go tip to end. All right. So that you can get with your first order of $40 or more, or if someone orders on your website, you get these three kitchen utensils for only $10. So, we always say, why not give us a try? We started 9 years ago. Just quickly, my husband lost his job. I used to have parties to get free product, and he lost his job unexpectedly. And he suggested, hey, why not try Tupperware? And I thought he was crazy, but he started Tupperware while he was looking for a job. He was selling Tupperware. He was doing parties because he saw the money in it. And I had a full-time job. I was a court stenographer, so I worked many, 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 many hours a week. My time was never my own. And I started helping him, and I realized how fun it was and how much I enjoyed the products. And shortly after that, we kind of switched gears, and I became the consultant. And he went on to get another job. He's had another job for 6 years now. He loves it, but we still work our business together. We do all of our vendor shows together. We do our parties together. Since we've been virtual, we do all of our demos together. So it's been really fun. So he went off and got another job, and I was able to retire from my 28-year career as a court stenographer because this was more fun. It was making me great money, and my time was my own. And if anyone really sits and thinks about time, you only have the present time and you can never get that time back. So I took the leap of faith 2 years ago and retired. And this is my full-time career. And I have never looked back. I have a wonderful team. I have a wonderful organization of people that just get along and love to help each other. And everything that Pam said about Tupperware is true. A group of friends that you will never ever forget, and any kind of perk that you want, whether it's money or camaraderie or time, always being there for your kids. I never miss anything with my daughter, ever, because I make my own schedule. So if that's something that you wish you had, I urge you to give us a try. You could do it as little as $15. Come and join us, grab some recipes, have some fun. And who knows, this might be your, be all to end all, like it is for myself and many of the other leaders in Tupperware. So thanks for joining me. I will post this recipe in Cooking with Tupperware, and maybe I will see you back in our team group when you join us. All right, back to you, Pam.
All right. Thank you so much, Lori. That was a great recipe. I want to tell you something about that recipe that I like, Lori, is it reheats really well. If you make a macaroni and cheese out of the box, heaven forbid, you reheat it and it separates. But the homemade macaroni and cheese, it reheats really, really well. And that is a huge, huge difference. Big enough difference to make homemade macaroni and cheese, because leftover macaroni and cheese needs to heat up really good. Yes, right, guys? Say it in the chat. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lori. All right. And so, guys, we're going to turn it over to Jenny. Jenny and I are going to go both on camera. And so we're going to talk to you and show you the other kit, just so you can make an educated decision. So if you're thinking about joining us tonight, I want to tell you why you might want to do it tonight, because what's going to happen is we're going to give somebody a free kit. Okay. And so out of everybody that is looking at us tonight, there might be somebody that says, I don't know. Well, I want you to know that there's a possibility that you could win whatever you do decide for free, because when midnight happens, the midnight hour tonight, everybody that joins our business today, I'm going to take everybody's name in that joins today, and I'm going to put it in a hat, and I'm going to pull out one name. And one person that joins our business today is going to get your opportunity paid for by me. So if you chose the $15 kit, I'm going to send you $15. If you chose the $45 kit, I'm going to send you $45. If you chose the $119 kit, I'm going to send you $119. So everybody that joins today, you have a chance to win it free. All right. So you want to join today. If you're on the fence and you're thinking, I don't know, why not join today? So if the worst thing that could happen to you is you give it a try and you get a lot of new friends and you get some free Tupperware and you get a really good price on everything you want in your kitchen, guess what, guys? I joined Tupperware because I thought, you know what? I want everything in the catalog and I need to find a way to afford it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple parties so that I can afford everything I want in the kit and everything I want in my kitchen. There were so many things that I wanted when I went to the Tupperware party. I couldn't afford to buy everything I wanted. And so I figured, why don't I just go ahead and join and get the discount? And that's what I did 39 years ago. So thankful that I did that. And so thankful that today I can offer you the same deal. And you know what? Tupperware doesn't care. If you want to come in just for the discount, they don't care. Come in for the discount because they know that this business is so legit that it's too legit to quit, right? And you can come in for the discount and find out there's a whole lot more. Bring them through the door, maybe they'll want more. And you know, the thing is, it's a great tax write-off. And I will tell you right now, we have people that do taxes that come into the Tupperware business because they want the write-off too. And the other thing that's really, really cool about this business is it is a really, really fun way for you to absolutely have a great, great way to build friendships, build longevity build the opportunity to have a retirement program to go to from a career or change career. Now, what you're seeing on the screen here is the other kit. So Jenny is there to show you the full kit should you choose it. It does come with the set of bowls that you saw in the $45 kit. It comes with a lot of sampling of other products, including a Fridge Smart. Now, the Fridge Smarts are on sale right now. Buy a set and get a set free. Do you guys realize that everything that's on sale, you also get the discount on? And so right now, that set of Fridge Smart that is buy a set, get a set free, it is on sale for $108. Normally, a full set is $108, but right now you get 2 sets for $108. Plus, all of our Salesforce members get 25% off the $108. So they get 2 sets for $108 minus 25%. Okay. And so that's a really, really good price. So everything's like that. So all of the Salesforce members get 25% off everything all the time, even sales prices. All right. And so the other thing that comes in that is the Power Chef. Now, the Power Chef is a phenomenal product. It will chop and dice, and you can make salsa in this. You can use this for making everything from pudding. It's a pull string cord. And so you can chop up onions and every time I get ready to make a roast or soup, and I've got to have the pile of the celery and the carrots and the onions all chopped up, I put it down inside of there and chop, and I'm ready to start my soup. I'm ready to start my roast and things like that. And so it's very convenient and very easy to use. If I'm making chili, I'm going to chop when I'm ready to make my onions and chop up my onions. And so you can use the mandolin if you want them pretty for a recipe, but it's easier to go right here. And then it has the breakfast maker. It has some of our microfiber towels. It also has the mini chopper that's really good for a little bit of onions or some garlic or some pesto that you want to make. Super easy for that. And then it has one piece of the vent and serve. That's the microwave line that looks like glass, and it steams your food, and you can use it in the freezer, and you can use it in the refrigerator, and you can use it in the microwave. It does come with a spatula, and it also comes with a wonderful, wonderful mixing bowl that is a junior. That's our thank you gift in our thank you gift line. It comes with one modular mate, one freezer container. So that's why we say it comes with a lot of our a sampling of a lot of our product lines, some of our best lines. Okay, one water bottle, one coffee mug, one crystal wave, and so a very nice sampling. It really is the best deal because it's over $450 for the Tupperware for $119. And you might get it free, all right? Because somebody's going to get one free today, all right? And so make sure you go in by midnight. Your Tupperware rep can send you a link. You can sign right in right there on that link. You don't have to give your information to your Tupperware rep if you don't want to. She can send you a link. You sign in that way, and boom, you're in the system, okay? Make sure she gives you the link and you just don't go hunting online for a link, because you might end up in another company and you won't be in the drawing, because you have to be a champion to be in the drawing. Okay. If you have questions, please put them in the chat so somebody can answer them for you, and or give me a private message. You can go ahead to my private message and ask questions there. And Champion is one of the fastest growing companies in North America. We are currently number 5 in North America, and we were number 101 in the world. And we have a lot of pride in teaching and training. However, Tupperware has a lot of online training as well. And I think you'll really like being a champion. Who doesn't want to be a champion, right? Everybody wants to be a champion. Last but not least, we want to turn it back over to Loretta. We want to see that plated food, right? Go ahead, Loretta. And actually, guys, Loretta, last week was ranked number 5 in North America in personal sales in the entire country. Go ahead, Loretta. And we're giving away more free Tupperware, by the way. Don't go away.
Sorry. I went upstairs. Anyway, so love it. Here it is, our beautiful chicken with our squash, sauteed zucchini.
Oh my, how pretty.
I forgot to tell you, I sprinkled Parmesan cheese on top of there, okay, and our chicken. So just gorgeous, easy, very healthy, and you're going to make it in style.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Loretta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so it's time for us to give away more Tupperware. All right, and so our next question is, what's the very first piece of Tupperware? And Mel, tell me how many guests we have on. Of all the guests, how many guests are on? We were at 29, I believe. 32. Okay, hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 32.
A random number between 1 and 32 is 1.
1. The very first guest to sign on, just one. Who is it? She's going to put it in the chat. All right, wait for your name to chop up. And it is, boom. Who is it? Oh, somebody. Paula.
With
Con-
Jerry with Jerry.
Paula with Jerry. Congratulations, you just won. So
Yeah.
Paula, I need your address. So they have put my link in there several times. Go ahead and click on my link and they'll put it in there again. Send me your address so I can get you out some free Tupperware. Now, I did see somebody put in the answer to my question, my trivia question. And the very first person to put the answer to my trivia question was who, Jenny? It is actually the very first Tupperware product was the bathroom tumbler, which now we call the Bell tumbler. Who was that?
Rebecca Phillips.
Rebecca Phillips, congratulations. You just won free Tupperware. All right. And then who, what is the next question? Our next trivia question is, what was the very first Tupperware bowl called? The very first Tupperware bowl. You all should know this one. The very first Tupperware bowl was called, you all should know this. Everybody should know this. Who can type the fastest? Everybody should know this. Oh, let's see. Ooh, who typed the fastest? And it was. Who was that, Jenny?
Well, they haven't, the first two said Wondelier, but it's actually the Wonder Bowl, and Jan Lemsky got that.
Yay, Jan, congratulations. All right. And let's give another guest award. All right. And so, hey, Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 32.
A random number between 1 and 32 is 19.
19. Another guest gift. Free Tupperware. Guests always get free Tupperware. So I'm sending out free Tupperware to my guest winners. All right. And it is Barbara Ann. Whoa, Barbara Ann, way to go, girlfriend. All right, Barbara Ann, we love you. All right. Is that a guest with Loretta? With Sarah. Barbara Ann with Sarah. Okay. Congratulations, Barbara Ann with Sarah. All right. Thrilled to have you, Barbara Ann. You need to be back with us. All right. So again, I want to say thank you for being on tonight. We are going to do a couple more draws real quick. And this is our draws for all of our fun ahas. And so we want to remind you that we have some more fun gifts that we're going to give away all week long. And that is every time every team. So in other words, Christy's team and Loretta's team and Lori's team, every time one of the teams hits 5 recruits, I'm going to give away a $100 grab bag. All right. And so each team hits 5. That team, everybody on that team has a chance to win a $100 grab bag. Okay. And so when you become part of a team, you too will be in that draw when you recruit up, bring a new team member in. We give away Tupperware all the time. So the sooner you join our team, the sooner you're going to have a chance to win more free Tupperware, because that's our game. As a new champion, you go into a Confident Start program, and for 13 weeks, you double dip. You get in on all of the free Tupperware we give away, plus Tupperware puts you into 13 weeks of free Tupperware program. And it's called Confident Start because they want you to have big key items and over $2,000 worth of products that you will get just for doing your job. All right. All the way up to an entire set of cookware. And this month, every time you bring a new team member in, you have another chance to get more cookware. And it is so fun. Then that's for everybody, not just new Tupperware champions, but all Tupperware representatives get free gifts this month for bringing in team members. So you're going to love it. So the sooner you join, the sooner you're going to get on all those free gifts. Now, if you look us over and you just want to be our our friend, you just want to be our customer, make sure you join us every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock to learn how to use the Tupperware you already have, because we want you to be well-versed in all of your Tupperware products. Now, we also have a very fun night that we have planned on June the 9th, and that is for all of our Salesforce members that welcome any team members. And when we hit 25 new champions, we're giving away, for every champion we bring into the team, we're going to give away $2 for every champion. So when, for instance, if we have 100 new champions by the 9th of June, I'm giving away $200 cash. One person wins it. For when we hit 35, I'm giving away a ring light. When we hit 50, I'm giving away a Kate Spade purse. When we hit 100, we'll give away more gifts. And so every 25 after the 50, we give away another gift and another gift and another gift. And so it just keeps piling on. And so it's super fun. So on June 9th, you want to be there at 7 o'clock for the private party with Pam, because that's when the gifts I start giving away those gifts. And it is going to be a fun night of cash and prizes. And so mark your calendar at 7 o'clock on June 9th for our cash prize giveaway. Plus, we are going to have a really, really fun night next Tuesday night and doing our awards banquet for the birthday month of May, because we're not doing that tonight because this is guest night. Okay. And so we just wanted to change it up and do something different. Right now, we want to give our AHA award and give away some Pam swag for our leaders meeting, Jenny.
Okay, Pam, people were asking how the guests, how they give their address for the gifts. Are they was there a link they were supposed to get?
Yeah.
Or?
Jessica, did you put that link out? I can put it out there real quick. I can get it. Okay.
Where do you want me to put it? In Champion?
No, in the chat right here.
Okay, I'll get it.
Thank you, honey.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Thank you, doll. All right, go ahead. Jenny, for the leaders Zoom.
Leaders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jan Lemsky.
Jan Lemsky.
Congratulations, Jan. Isn't that the second time she won something tonight?
No.
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. Congratulations. Way to go.
Trivia questions, yes.
Yes.
That's in a different page on my book. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm just loving it because she saved me postage. Yay. Okay. All right. Congratulations. And then we also want to recognize, let's see, do we have any other drawings I need to do? Did I miss any?
The wow that you did it was the Wowie Wednesday thing.
That's right. Oh, our Wow Wednesday. And what do you want Tupperware to pay for this year? Oh, there were some really good ones. What do you want to use your Tupperware money for that you're going to make this summer? And I loved reading through those. You guys, I love getting to know you better that way. It's so fun. You know, when I have to tell you is to this day, I think about what do I want my Tupperware money to do for me? It's always good to have a why and to dream big and think about what do you want your Tupperware money to do for you? Honest to God, when I joined Tupperware, I only wanted to buy Tupperware for my kitchen. And then I wanted to get a bike for my son. And then I wanted a play set for the backyard. And then I wanted a house. I'm like, wait, this is working. I want a house. And then after I got the house, then I wanted a honeymoon because I'd never been on a honeymoon because Jim and I were newlyweds and we got married so young. And then, by then I had already gotten a car free from Tupperware, so I didn't have to buy a car. And so then I started dreaming bigger, and it just wasn't long before I started this wonderful savings account for college funds. And oh gosh, guys, what do you want? What do you want? Because you got to dream big and you got to think big. And when you have a why and you have something you want and you're something you dream about, this business gets really, really easy. And when things don't go right, it doesn't matter because you have something you're running after, and you have a goal, and you have a vision, and you have something you're working towards. And the little things that don't go right don't matter because you've got something bigger you're running after. And that's what I want to encourage you to always have: something you're going after, something you're working towards, and a motivation that makes you move and makes you get up in the morning. And, I have to tell you, I had friends all my life that worked other jobs, corporate jobs, or whatever it was. And they would say, I have to go to work. And I would say, I get to go to work. And there's a difference when you do motivational sales, and there's a difference when you love what you do. And I just want you to encourage to love what you do. And I want to encourage you to always have a vision and a goal of where you're going to go in this business. And so thank you for filling that out. And thank you for dreaming. And thank you for sharing with me what you're working for. So Jenny, go ahead and push that button.
It is
Kristen Panunzio.
Kristen Panunzio.
Oh my goodness, Siri did a really good job on that. I'm glad that was her and not me. All right, Kristen, you're the winner. Okay, and so how fun has this been, guys? Were there any others, Jenny?
Yes, we do have team night.
Okay, team night, push that button.
Pushing.
Candace Johnston.
Candace Johnston.
Great, way to go. Okay, let's do another guest. And we have 32 guests. And so, hey, Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 32.
A random number between 1 and 32 is 8.
8. All right, Melanie with Melissa. Congratulations, Melanie with Melissa. All right, guys, I hope you've had a great night. I certainly have enjoyed you. I cannot wait to see how many of our guests decide to join us tonight. Congratulations, everybody, for bringing guests. If you had 3 guests with us tonight, you are going to get 3 free gifts. If you had 5, you're going to get 5 free gifts from me. I'm going to be sending them right out to you. And anybody and everybody that had 3 guests come on, or 5 guests come on, or 10 guests come on, congratulations. If you have 3 people join the team today, we are going to send you a beautiful backpack that you're going to love. And I can't wait to give them to you. All gifts are going to be shipped out to you free today. All the postage is on Pam and Jim. All the gifts are on Pam and Jim. I want to celebrate where we're going today. I want to celebrate who we are. We are champions. Let's make this work. Bye, guys.